At this time, we would like to recognize and thank our sophomores for their commitment to the BSC women's basketball program. Parents, when your daughter is named, please stand and be recognized as well. Number 25, Piper Harris, daughter of Jason and Carrie Harris. Number 23, Paige Miller, the daughter of Rick and Marcy Miller. Number 44, Jordan Derby, the daughter of Jonathan Derby and Charlotte Vasso. Coach Hagan and Coach Koski and Coach Kilpinski would like to thank you for your commitment you have given to our program. Beyond that, they have pushed themselves in the classroom and the community and have continued the selfless team-centered culture of Mystic women's basketball. Congratulations, sophomores, as we celebrate your class. Your coaches wish you all the best in your future. We thank you for trusting us, and we look forward to seeing you grow after BSC. Corsages for the mothers were made by Karen Jensen, the wife of BSC President Dr. Doug Jensen. At this time, we would like to introduce the starting lineups. First, for the North Dakota State College of Science Wildcats. A 5'7" freshman guard from St. Paul, Minnesota, number 3, Shania Nichols-Vanette. A 5'9" sophomore guard from Maddock, North Dakota, number 10, Quinn Neppel. A 5'11" sophomore guard from Bismarck, North Dakota, number 23, Ariana Berryhill. A 5'8" sophomore guard from Mandan, North Dakota, number 24, Jordan Toman. And a 6'2" freshman forward from Eden Prairie, Minnesota, number 32, Savannah Jones. Head coach for the Wildcats is Park Masterson, assisted by Richard Mullen and Tyler Voigt. All right, Mystic fans, get on your feet, because it's time to meet and greet your Bismarck State College Mystics. A 5'6" freshman guard from Timberlake, South Dakota, number 3, Carly Lawrence. A 6-foot freshman guard from Beulah, North Dakota, number 12, Harris Beauchamp. A 5'11" freshman forward from Harriman, Utah, number 22, Brindley Murdoch. A 5'6" sophomore guard from Mandan, North Dakota, number 25, Piper Harris. And a 5'9" freshman forward from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, number 33, Trinity Clark. Head coach for your Mystics is Ty Hagan, assisted by Lauren Koski and Rebecca Kopinski.
Jimmy Adams with you here at the Armory as we prepare to start this contest between the second place North Dakota State College of Science Wildcats and the 7th place Bismarck State College Mystics. On the home stretch of the Mondack schedule, this is the third meeting between these two teams this year. The Wildcats won the first two. Savannah Jones standing at center court for the Wildcats, and she will be joined by Harris Beauchamp for the Mystics for the opening tip. Tip is controlled by the Mystics. Sit back, relax, enjoy the game. This is Carly Lawrence, Trinity Clark. Murdoch for 3, a little off the mark. She is the 5th best three-point shooter in the conference, shooting just over 35%. A little off on that one. Savannah Jones was bumped by Trinity Clark. That's Clark's first personal, first team foul. And there's a three made by Ariana Berryhill. A sophomore from right here in Bismarck. Went to Legacy High School. And the Wildcats have an early 3-0 lead on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. Beauchamp, pull up, no good there. Carly lost the rebound. Harris inside the clock, but he overshot her. Ends up in the hands of Jordan Tolman, former teammate of Piper Harris, down in Mandan High School. Berryhill a little off the mark on that one. Back comes Harris. Murdoch for another three attempt. Swish! The freshman from Harriman, Utah, gets the Mystics on the board. We had knotted up at three.
Wildcats fouls on number 3, Shania Nichols-Vanette.
Wildcats call for foul. Shania Nichols-Vanette. That's her first, team's first. Lawrence drives from Tolman. Beauchamp across to Murdoch. Harris, shot clock at 10. Harris drives in, underhand layup, a little too strong. That's rebounded by Shania Nichols-Vanette. Nichols-Vanette is the team's leading scorer, just under 16 points per game. Count the basket for Jordan Tolman, and she'll shoot one.
Count the basket for Jordan Tolman. Mystics fouls on number 33, Trinity Clark.
Trinity Clark called for her second personal.
In for the Mystics, number
and the team's second.
Jordan Derby.
Tolman shoots free throws 61.5%. Hasn't been there a lot. 8 of 13 coming in. Lawrence grabs that rebound. Harris inside of Jordan Derby, the sophomore from Kyle. A little strong off the glass, and it's rebounded by Berryhill. Beauchamp with that rebound. Lawrence inside the Derby. Beauchamp. Piper Harris 10 to shoot. Murdoch for three. Just off the mark. Rebounded by Jones. Consecutive turnovers. Puts it back to the Wildcats, and it's put in by Nichols-Vanette. Vanette, a freshman from St. Paul, Minnesota. Murdoch, swish for that three. Murdoch has been known to get hot from that range. This is Quinn Nepple. Jones. Berryhill inside to Nichols-Vanette. Nepple. And he turns over. Brinley Murdoch came up with it. Beauchamp takes a three. And that's rebounded by Nichols-Vanette. Nichols-Vanette a little strong with that one. Derby the rebound. Harris looking to get inside. Lawrence, shot clock inside 10. Derby the rebound. Harris for 3. And that's rebounded by Jones. Jones, a little strong, rebounded by Beauchamp. Lawrence, that's a 2 if it goes, and it does. Excuse me, that was a 3. My bad, folks. Okay, and now the official that was closest to it did call it a 2. He was about as far as I was from it. Puts the Mystics ahead by 1, 8-7 on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard.
15, Telia, Jerome.
And there's a good 3 made by Barry Hill. Tila Duran, and that's knocked out of bounds. It was 10 for Beauchamp. Quinn Nepple knocked it out. Nepple, a sophomore from Maddox, North Dakota.
Timeout on the floor.
We have our first quarter immediate timeout. We will take it with them and be back. Wildcats up by 2.
So you like operating heavy equipment, technology, and being outside? You work hard, but now you want the training to get into a high-demand, good-paying job in agriculture, and you want to do it fast. The Custom Applicator program at Bismarck State College is an online 8-week training that gets you the skills you need to get into the field quickly. BSC has the money to help cover your costs. Now is the time. Visit bismarckstate.edu/custom applicator to get started today.
Jimmy Adams with you at the Armory, where we're coming out of our first quarter media timeout. Wherever you are watching at bscmystics.com, we're glad you're with us. Harris gets him to Jerron. Shot clock at 10. And it's stolen by Jones. Tolman. And she traveled.
Wildcats foul is on number 24.
Count that. They're calling offensive foul on Tolman. That's Tolman's first, team's second. Harris inside of Beauchamp. Jones had the defense, but Jones committed the foul.
Wildcats foul is on number 32.
That's the first on Savannah Jones. Third team foul. Beauchamp to shoot 2. She shoots 68.4%. Beauchamp, a freshman from Beulah, North Dakota. Nicholas Vanette tried to get it inside to Jones. Goes out of bounds, back to the Mystics. Beauchamp drives in. Her floater is a little strong. She gets her own rebound. And now it's tied up. That will send it to the Wildcats. Nepple. Back to Nepple, her 3-ball, short. And Beauchamp comes up with the loose ball. Murdoch brings it up. Quinn Nepple plays some tight defense. Harris's pass intended for Brooklyn Brender was picked off by Jones. That's knocked out of bounds by Harris. It will stay with the Cats.
In for the Wildcats, number 1, McKenna Coolbaugh.
There's a good 3 there by Nichols Vanette. Tila Jerome for 3. Yes! Jerome, a freshman from Rapid City, South Dakota.
For Jordan Tolman.
That was Tolman with that 3-ball from the left corner. Brando guarded by Colmo. Harris, shot clock at 10. And that's Brando with the 3-ball. Brooklyn Brando, a freshman from Bismarck. Harris. Dump off to Duran for 3. That's way off the mark. It's taken in by Nichols Vanette. A good drive with the baseline by Nichols Vanette. McKenna Coolmo fouls Brendel trying to steal the ball. That's Coolmo's first. Coolmo, a hometown lady for Wahpeton. For the Wildcats, that is, that from Wahpeton.
Number 12, Cassandra Ross.
Inside the final minute of the first quarter. Brendel. 10 to shoot. Try to get it to Beauchamp, it's knocked away, and Jordan Tolman brings it up for the Cats. Shot clock is off. It's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Mystics. 15.7 remaining first quarter. Shot clock is off. Tolman guarded by Duran. Duran commits to foul. That's Duran's first.
15, Duran, her first. Team's third.
13 foul on the Mystics. Tolman drives it. A little strong. Jones the rebound. She gets that rebound. But we have a foul called. Another foul call on Tila Jerome. So that's her second, team's fourth. With 2.6 remaining in the quarter. Time for a catch and shoot. And it's put in by Cassandra Ross, a freshman from Shakopee, Minnesota. And that is how the first quarter will end. The Wildcats 20, the Mystics 15. We'll be back with the second quarter.
My experience taking classes online has been very beneficial. All the professors here on campus are really easy to work with. If someone's thinking about doing instrumentation control, do it sooner than later. Don't put it off. It's definitely something you won't regret. If someone's considering a BSc, I would tell them there again, do it. The faculty's awesome here, the students are great. The professors, they're quick to get back to you. They explain things very well.
When there's nothing you'd rather be doing than being yourself. Bismarck State College. Discover the next version of you.
Jimmy Adams back with you at the Armory. The Wildcats have a 20-15 lead over the Bismarck State College Mystics. And we prepare to start the second quarter. Wildcats, the second place team in the Mondac. Wilson State has that first spot. Mystics, 7th place. Brendel. Lawrence to Harris. Murdoch. Piper Harris bounce pass inside to Beauchamp. Murdoch. A little strong on the 3. That's Cassandra Ross with that rebound. Nichols Vanette brings it up against Lawrence. Kulmo will try a 3 from the left wing, too strong, and it's rebounded by Ross. And hers was too strong. Piper Harris with this rebound. Harris and Beauchamp are tied for the team lead in rebounds, six per game. Couldn't draw the foul. Back comes Nichols Vanette with it. Kulmo spins on Harris. Shifty move there by Kulmo, and she puts it in. Wildcats with a 7-point lead. That's their biggest. Brendel for 3. Too strong. Nichols Vanette. Kulmo drives it in. Her floater's it's no good, but she draws the foul. We'll shoot 2. Brooklyn Brendel called for the foul. That's her first.
Fouls on number 20, Brooklyn Brendel, her first.
And that's the team's first of the second quarter. Kulmo is a 69.4% free throw shooter. 25 of 36 coming into this game. And helps for average there.
The Wildcats, number 23, Ariana Berryhill.
There's Jordan Derby's family. Murdoch. She's fouled by Jordan Toman. That's Toman's second. And that's the team's first.
Wildcats fouls on number 23, Ariana Berryhill.
Oh, excuse me. It was not Toman. It was called away from the ball in Berryhill. That's Berryhill's first. And team's first. Shot clock. Beauchamp got it off in time, but couldn't put it in. Kulmo inside of Nichols Vanette. And that was Berryhill, a little off the mark with that 3-ball. And now Brooklyn Brenner brings it up, and it's picked off by Nichols Vanette. Mystics back in defense. Pull up at the foul line. And it's rebounded by Ross. And she gets it back in.
Cassandra Ross. Wildcats foul on number 3, Shania Nichols.
Shania Nichols Vanette called for her second personal.
Team's second.
And this is the team's second.
Mystics number 44, Jordan Derby. In for the Wildcats, number 32, Savannah Jones.
Beauchamp for 3. Too strong off the glass. Jones the rebound. Berryhill just off the mark with it. And Harris got the rebound as contact. Foul call on Savannah Jones. That's her second. Team's third.
Team's third.
Wildcats will build a double-digit lead here. Carly Lawrence for the 3. Lawrence, a freshman from Timberlake, South Dakota. Cassandra Ross with the 2. A long 3 from Murdoch, a little short. Jones the rebound. Berryhill back into Jones, off the mark. Derby knocked it away. Harris came up with it. Bounce pass to Harris Beauchamp, and she puts it in.
Harris Beauchamp.
Tolman, Berryhill, Ross, too strong, comes right down to Beauchamp. She's bumped by Tolman. That's Tolman's second. Team's fourth.
On the floor.
Just inside the midpoint of the second quarter, we have our second quarter media timeout. Back after this, Wildcats up by 8.
Set your future in motion. With Bismarck State College dual credit classes taken at your high school and tuition that gets you there, you'll save time, money, and get a jump start on your degree.
You've got grit. Now get the skills to drive powerful machinery with a 1-year heavy equipment operator degree from Bismarck State College. Get out of the classroom and into the dirt with a polytechnic education from BSC. With industry-driven training, you'll get hands-on experience with equipment like bulldozers, excavators, cranes, and more. Save thousands with our affordable tuition and jumpstart your high-paying career in this in-demand field. Bismarck State College, skills that get you there. Learn more at bismarckstate.edu/HEO.
Coming out of the media timeout here in the second quarter. Wildcats up by 8. Mystics will inbound. The Wildcats are second in the Mondac in terms of fewest points allowed, just by a little bit. They allow 55.7 per game. That's second to Williston State's 55.4. So, for all intents and purposes, this is what the Wildcats and the Tetons of Williston State are tied for the best defensive team in the Mondac in terms of points per game. Piper Harris drives on Toman. Toman got the ball, but also got a piece of Harris. Those two are former teammates at Mandan High School.
Wildcats fouls on number
As you watch the replay of that. That's Toman's third personal. Team foul number 5. Piper Harris shoots free throws 47.9%. Right at her average of that trip. We have a 3-second violation and turnover to the Mystics. Deanna Hines bounce pass inside the Derby, off the glass, but couldn't get it to drop. Kulmong inside to Ross, across to Berry Hill. Nichols Vanette, her floater's short. Jones the rebound, Nichols Vanette, that's short. Harris the rebound. Harris for 3, too strong. Nichols Vanette the rebound. Ross short with that one.
Mystics fouls on number 44, Jordan Derby.
Jordan Derby called for a foul. That's her first. Team second. Nichols Vanette shoots free throws at 83.1%. That is 4th in the Mondac. Beauchamp driving on Berry Hill. There was contact, no foul, and Beauchamp couldn't get the friendly roll on that one. And there's a 3-ball made by Berry Hill. Ten to shoot inside of Beauchamp. Harris. No good by Derby. Back come the Wildcats. That was Carly Lawrence with the 2. Nichols Vanette, top of the key, and good with it. That's a 2-ball.
Shania Nichols Vanette.
That ball stayed in bounds the whole distance down the court. And last touch by the Mystics. Knocked out of bounds by Harris. Berry Hill, 3 right corner. Why not?
3 for Ariana Berry Hill.
Wildcats will build a 15-point lead. Lawrence inside the Beauchamp. Her pull-up's no good. That was Jones. That's off the feed from Nichols Vanette. Inside the last minute of the second quarter. Derby. That was well defended by Jones. McKenna Colmo got the good bounce on it. Harris for 3. Off the heel of the rim. Ross the rebound. About a 5-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Inside a half minute till halftime.
3 for Shania.
That's a 3 by Nichols Vanette. She is the team's leading scorer, averaging 15.7 per game. That's good for 7th in Mondac. Five seconds left of the quarter. Harris. Hines pull up. Banked it in, it counts. So we go to halftime. Wildcats have a 20-point lead, make that 45-25. See you on the other side of halftime. Welcome back to the Armory. Jimmy Adams with you as we prepare to start the second half. The North Dakota State College of Science Wildcats leading the Bismarck State College Mystics 45-25. Let's take a look at the first half stats. The Wildcats were 17 of 35 from the floor for 48.6%. 7-12 from three-point land, 58.3%. 4 of 5 at the charity stripe for 80%. Shania Nichols Vanette is the game's high scorer, 14 points. Ariana Berryhill with 12. Cassandra Ross with 6 off the bench. McKenna Coolmo with 6 off the bench. Jordan Tomlin with 5 and Savannah Jones with 2. The Mystics were 9 of 32 from the floor for 28.1%. 5 of 15 from beyond the arc, 33.3%. 2 of 4 at the line for 50%. Carly Lawrence is leading the Mystics with 7 points. Brinley Murdoch with 6. Harris Beauchamp with 3. Tila Duran with 3 off the bench, as is Brooklyn Brenda with 3 off the bench. Deanna Hines with 2 off the bench. She hit that buzzer beater there at the end of the second quarter. And Piper Harris with 1 point. The Wildcats won the rebounding battle, 26-15. Shania Nichols Vanette is the leading rebounder for the Cats with 9, so she is 1 rebound shy of a double-double. And we're just at halftime. Harris Beauchamp has the most rebounds for the Mystics at 5. Personal fouls, Jordan Toman for the Wildcats has 3. Shania Nichols Vanette and Savannah Jones have 2. Ariana Berryhill and McKenna Coolmo each have 1. For the Mystics, Trinity Clark and Tila Duran picked up 2 personal fouls. Brooklyn Brendel and Jordan Derby each had 1 personal foul for the Mystics. Turnovers, 5 for the Wildcats, 7 for the Mystics. This is the third and final meeting of the regular season between these two teams. The Wildcats come in at 13-4 and in second place in the Mondac. They are 20-6 overall. The Mystics come in 4-22 overall, 3-14 in the Mondac. That has them in 7th place. 1 half game ahead of Miles Community College, that is, who is idle tonight. So if this score holds up and the Mystics go to 3-15, those two would be tied for 7th place. Down at United Tribes, Lake Regent State College is trailing the Thunderbirds 39-27. That's a bit of an upset in the making there. Well, we're on the way here in the third quarter. The Wildcats have possession. Shania Nichols Vanette getting it done. She is the Wildcats' leading scorer at 15.7 points per game. And that gives her now 16 points for this game. Harris drives it in. Makes good on that one. The sophomore from Mandan getting it done for the Mystics. Nichols Vanette guarded by Harris. Makes good on that just inside the three-point arc. Lawrence bounced pass inside the Clark. The Beauchamp back to Clark. Too strong. Savannah Jones had the good defense on that. Tolman gets outside the Nichols Vanette. And that will go out of bounds off the rim. Back to the Mystics. Pull it by Murdoch, off the mark. Rebounded by Nichols Vanette. Berryhill for three, left wing. Why not?
3 for Ariana Berryhill.
Clark makes that one good up over Savannah Jones. Clark, the freshman from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. That was off the mark by Ross, but an offensive rebound until they lose it to Piper Harris. Lawrence inside of Beauchamp. Yes.
There is Beauchamp.
And Berryhill is fouled by Carly Lawrence. That's Lawrence's first.
Carly Lawrence, her first.
And team's first of the third quarter. Nichols Vanette, three guarded by three. Dump off to Ross, too strong. Clock the rebound. Murdoch drives on Ross. Harris. Shot clock at 10. Beauchamp. Couldn't get the friendly bounce on it. And now we have a foul called as Nichols Vanette brings in the rebound. And Harris Beauchamp called for the foul. That's her first.
Team second.
Team second. Jones defeated Tolman. And is disrupted. Harris comes up with it and gets it to Lawrence. Bounce pass to Beauchamp under the basket. Got the friendly bounce on it. Tolman gets it inside to Jones, and she gets it to Ross, who puts it in.
Cassandra Ross.
Lawrence bounce pass to Clark, up and in.
Trinity Clark.
Berryhill guard by Clark. And she's bumped by Lawrence.
Mystics fouls on number 3, Carly Lawrence. Her second.
That's the second foul on Lawrence. Team's third. Berryhill shoots 94.1 at the line. Hasn't been there a lot. 16 of 17 coming in. Barry Hill, a sophomore from Legacy High School here in Bismarck. Clark working against Jones and traveled.
Timeout on the floor.
We have our third quarter media timeout. Back after this.
Whatever your goals, whatever your future, Bismarck State College offers the right degrees with the right connections and tuition that gets you there. You can finish here or finish anywhere. No matter your path, you'll graduate with little to no debt when you start with BSC.
You're ready for a high-paying career. Bismarck State College offers 2- and 4-year degrees with stackable certificates in cybersecurity that will get you there. Hands-on learning with industry-trained faculty and flexible online classes gives you the skills and connections you need to jumpstart or advance in one of the world's most in-demand fields. And with affordable tuition and over $1 million in scholarships, you'll get the right skills and the right degree for the right price. Bismarck State College, education done right.
Jimmy Adams back with you at the Armory, coming out of the media timeout of the third quarter. Thanks for being with us at bscmystics.com. Each one of these teams will have 3 games remaining after tonight. We'll touch on that before the game is over. Toman. Nichols Vanette, guarded by Harris, and Harris knocks it out of bounds. Barry Hill inside to Ross. Jones tried to get it to Nichols Vanette. Missed a target, and there's a turnover to the Mystics. Murdoch. Good with the 2.
Jordan Derby.
Toman guarded by Murdoch. Ross. Pull up. That's a 3 if it goes. Off the mark. Murdoch couldn't haul with the rebound. Toman got it and put it in for 2.
Jordan Toman.
Bounce pass from Harris to Beauchamp. Back out to Harris. 3 ball off the mark. Toman the rebound. This is Barry Hill. To Ross.
Wildcats foul is number 12, Cassandra Ross.
And they called Ross for an offensive foul.
First of the quarter. In for
That's the first foul on Ross.
number 1,
First team foul.
Coolmo.
Harris is fouled by McKenna Coolmo.
Wildcats foul is number 1.
That's Coolmo's second.
Her second, team second.
Team second. Murdoch off on that attempt.
Mystics foul is number 12, Harris Beauchamp, her second.
Harris Beauchamp covered her second personal. That's team foul number 4. Jones got the miss from Nichols Vanette and put it in for the 2.
Wildcats fouls number 23, Ariana Berry.
Ariana Berry here called for his second personal, team's third. Just inside 3 minutes remaining third quarter. Murdoch. Beauchamp for three. Right back toward her, but Nichols Vanette's there for the rebound. Jones. Nichols Vanette off the heel of the rim. Coolmo inside to Jones, puts it in over Beauchamp.
Savannah Jones.
Lawrence drives it in. Jones went for the block, didn't get a hand on it, and it's good for Lawrence. Nichols Vanette is fouled by Harris. No, check that. They called the offensive foul on Nichols Vanette. That's her third.
Her third, team's fourth.
That's the fourth team foul. Both teams now have 4 fouls. 1:42 are now counting, remaining third quarter. .12 guarded by 12. Harris couldn't get that one up. Nichols Vanette. Little strong, but she got on a rebound, and this time she's fouled. The foul's on Trinity Clark. That's her third.
Number 33, Trinity Clark, her third.
Team foul number 5.
Team's fifth.
Nichols Vanette back at the line. As a team, the Wildcats are the best in the Mondac at the free throw line. They average 76.6%. And they have the 4th best shooter at the line now, and Nichols Vanette averages a little over 83%.
Into the Wildcats, number 24, Jordan Tobin.
And we have an offensive foul called.
Mystics fouls on number 33, Trinity Clark, her fourth.
And Trinity Clark was called for a foul away from the ball. That's her 4th.
Number 44, Jordan Derby.
We move inside a minute left, third quarter. Jones guarded by Derby. Tolman goes between Geron and Beauchamp and puts it in.
Jordan Tolman.
Lawrence for 3. Across the rim, rebounded by Tolman. Harris on Tolman like glue. The former teammates at Mandan High School. Shot clock at 10. And that's an air ball put up by Berryhill. And Geron couldn't handle the pass. Out of bounds it goes. And the Wildcats will bring it back up. 10.6 remaining third quarter.
In for the Wildcats, number 3.
Wildcats comfortably ahead, 65-39. After a competitive first quarter, the Wildcats have pulled away. She got that off in time, almost banked it in. That was Jordan Tolman. And that's how the third quarter ends. 10 minutes to go. Back after this.
So you like operating heavy equipment, technology, and being outside? You work hard, but now you want the training to get into a high-demand, good-paying job in agriculture, and you want to do it fast. The Custom Applicator program at Bismarck State College is an online 8-week training that gets you the skills you need to get into the field quickly. BSC has the money to help cover your costs. Now is the time. Visit bismarckstate.edu/customapplicator to get started today.
Jimmy Adams back with you at the Armory as we begin the fourth quarter. Wildcats comfortably ahead, 65-39. The Mystics have the possession to begin the quarter. Jordan Derby working on Jones. Too strong with it. Coolmo. Close on that one. Duran drives it in. She ran into Cassandra Ross, and it ends up on a break at the other end for Nichols Vanette. Harris for three. Nichols Vanette the rebound. Toman to Ross. Back to Toman. Harris Beauchamp got a hand on that. Lawrence for three. Made that one look easy. Nichols Vanette will take a three from the right wing. And right down to Tila Jerome. Lawrence inside of Beauchamp. Back to Lawrence. Another three for Carly Lawrence. We have a timeout called, a full timeout called by the Wildcats. Let's keep it here and go over what's coming up for these two teams in the near future. This coming Monday night, the 19th, the Wildcats will host Dakota College at Bottineau at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. And then 1 week from tonight, we'll host first place Williston State at 5:30 p.m. Williston State won the first two meetings against College of Science. Williston's only conference loss came at Lake Region State back on January 28th, and they have since avenged that loss. The Wildcats will finish their regular season at United Tribes on Sunday the 25th at 1 p.m. And of course, on each date, the men's game will follow the women, scheduled for 2 hours, scheduled right after the women. Those of you watching at BSCMystics.com to watch the Wildcats can keep up with your teams at NDSCSWildcats.com. And thanks for being with us tonight at BSCMystics.com. Tonight is the first of 4 straight home games for Bismarck State to finish the regular season. This coming Sunday, they will host Dawson Community College at 1 p.m. Then Monday, the very next night, they will host Miles Community College at 5:30 p.m. Miles is currently in last place, a half a game behind the Mystics. So if the Mystics do fall here tonight, it looks like they're on the way to that. Miles and Bismarck State will be tied for that 7th spot. The Mystics will finish their regular season here on Sunday, February 25th, that is, against Lake Region State College as we prepare for the Region 13 tournament. Jones against Derby. Toman straightaway three. Too strong. Derby the rebound. Piper Harris tried to take it coast to coast, is short with it. Nichols Vanette takes it coast to coast and is fouled by Lawrence.
Mystics foul is on number 3.
That's the third on Lawrence. First team foul of the fourth quarter. Murdoch. Murdoch hasn't made a three since early in the first quarter. It's contact, no foul call. Coolmo. And as the shot clock was nearing 10, we have a foul called. Carly Lawrence just covered her fourth personal. Team second.
Number 23, Paige Miller.
Lawrence exits and Paige Miller comes in for the first time tonight. Miller, sophomore from Beulah. Same area as Harris Beauchamp. Nichols Vanette. That is a three, high arcing three. Derby. That's blocked by Jones. Brendel comes up with it and puts it in from the left elbow. Jones working on Derby. Murdoch the rebound. Paige Miller can shoot threes, but dumps it up to Brendel. Intended for Derby. Off the mark, and back comes Coolmo with it. It's knocked out of bounds by Murdoch. Murdoch called for the foul. That's her first. And Coolmo got a bell rung. That's a 13 foul on the Mystics. Coolmo says she's okay. And she got up holding the side of her head. Freshman from Wahpeton, hometown girl for the Wildcats. Miller would take a three and sing it. She shoots those at a rate of 43.6%. Only averages 6.5 minutes per game. And Coolmo will go back to the line.
Mystics fouls on number 44, Jordan Davis. Her second, team's fourth.
Derby called for the foul. That's Derby's second. Coolmo now in double figures with 10 points. Shania Nichols Vanette has 26 points, 19 rebounds, so she is having a season night here. Miscommunication there results in the turnover.
In for the Mystics, number 12, Harris Beauchamp.
Savannah Jones working on Beauchamp. Jones got Beauchamp with an elbow, no foul called.
Savannah Jones.
I've seen tie-ups called in less time than that, but the Mystics keep control of it. And just as I say that, there's a foul call. McKenna Coolmore called for the foul. That's her third. And that's the first team foul on the Wildcats this quarter. We have a timeout on the floor. Why should everyone in your vehicle wear a seatbelt? Because seatbelts save lives. A message from your Vision Zero partners, the North Dakota Department of Transportation and the North Dakota Association of Counties. Vision Zero, zero fatalities, zero excuses. Another Mondag action tonight. Third place Lake Region State is just down south of Bismarck Airport, playing at number 6 United Tribes. And right now, Tribes has a 62-55 lead midway fourth quarter. So Lake Region State has closed that gap. They were down by double digits earlier. That would be an upset if Tribes holds on to win the game. Out in Glen Ike, Montana, Williston State, the top team on the women's side, is playing at fourth place Dawson. They got underway at 6:30 p.m. So they got a long way to go in their game. We have 4:47 remaining in ours. United Tribes, College of Science has been ahead most of the way. The Mystics had a couple of small leads in the first period, but since the beginning of the second period, the Wildcats have been in control of this game. Wildcats at 13-4 in the conference, Mystics at 3-14. Murdoch. There's the Beauchamp. Harris will drive it in, dump it off. Paige Miller, another three from the left corner. Barry Hill. Toman. Nichols Vanette goes by Brooklyn Brendel, puts it in. Harris, dump off to Murdoch. Beauchamp. Brendel to Miller. Why not try another three? A little short. Coolmo got that rebound to Nichols Vanette. Coolmo too strong on it. Beauchamp the rebound. Now it's tied up. And it will stay with the Wildcats.
Is the Mystics number 3, Carly Lawrence.
Carly Lawrence checks back in with 4 personal fouls. Nichols Vanette, Berry Hill, Coolmo. Nichols Vanette thinking about the long three and takes it and buries it. Why not?
3 for Shania Nichols Vanette.
Vanette now with 31 points and 20 rebounds. Harris, 3 right side. Yes.
3 for Piper Harris.
And we move inside, 3 minutes to play. Oh, nice work there by the Wildcats. Not good ball movement inside the Nichols Vanette. Murdoch drives in, has it knocked away, but they call a foul.
Wildcats fouls on number 1, McKenna.
McKenna Coolmo called for her 4th personal. Second team foul. Murdoch a 66.7% free throw shooter, but she's only taken 6 attempts before now. 4 of 6 coming in. She's the 5th best three-point shooter in the Mondag at 35.3%. Ross got it to Tolman, who put it in. Harris drives on Nichols the net, too strong, but she gets her own rebound. Murdoch, too strong with that one, rebounded by Ross. And move inside, 2 minutes to play. Tolman opened him to the basket, let Harris go by and put it in.
Jordan Tolman.
Murdoch to Miller. Lawrence. Beauchamp drives in as the shot clock is winding down. And she will shoot 2. If that's on Kumar, that's her 5th. And it is. McKenna Kumar is fouled out.
Team is third.
And that's the 3rd team foul. Here is Beauchamp, the team's leading scorer, averaging 11.8 per game. She and Piper Harris each have averaged 6 rebounds per game to lead the team. And that's 8 points for Beauchamp tonight. She'll go for 9. Beauchamp has 7 rebounds. She helps her average there. Came in shooting 68.4 at the charity stripe. Berryhill, some good move in the lane, but short with the bat, short with the shot. Harris will shoot 3.
Wildcats foul is number 32, Savannah.
Savannah Jones called for the foul. That's her 3rd, team's 4th. Harris got all 3 of them. Harris with 9 points now. Inside a minute to play. Berryhill. Tolman inside of Ross. Beauchamp the rebound. Lawrence drives it in off the glass, too strong. Rebounded by Tolman. Let it give a shot to our media crew. Dusty Anderson in the media room, keeping things going smoothly. Donovan Anderson working the camera out here in the top of the bleacher seats as Catherine Ross gets that 2 to go in.
Sandra Ross.
I think I said Catherine Ross. That's Cassandra Ross. I'm thinking an actress. Piper Harris with 3. Harris now with 12 points. And we hear the coach say, hold it, hold it. We'll run these last 10 seconds down. No need to shoot, no need to foul. Also in the media room, we have Emily Tyrone giving Dusty Anderson a hand. A shout out to her.
Final score of the NDSCS Wildcats 90, your Bismarck
And that's
College Mystics.
how it ends. The Wildcats win it 90-66. The Wildcats improved to 21-6 overall, 14-4 in the Mondac, and remain in 2nd place. The Mystics fall to 4-23 overall, 3-15 in the Mondac, and they are currently tied with Miles Community College for 7th place. I'm Jimmy Adams. We still have the men's game coming up in about 25 minutes. We hope you stick around for that.